Okay, hello everybody. Thank you very much for your attendance. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you very much for being here. And well, today we got this really special event. This is Enjoy Talks, and while the rest of the people is joining us, I would like to tell you a little bit about this event. Well, this event has been prepared for, well, the members of my clubs Enjoy English. And well, the objective of this program is that people can enjoy English. That's why the name of the program Enjoy English. And well, today we're going to listen very special people talking about, well, things that they enjoy, things that they feel so happy to talk about. And well, first of all, I would like to tell you a couple of things about this event, about this webinar. And well, the first thing, the golden rules, is that we have our microphones deactivated. So remember that. So in order to have a good experience, in order to not have a distraction, or it's totally normal. Maybe we can listen a bark there or a person screaming in one. Well, I have a baby, so probably you will listen the baby in a moment. Maybe my wife is trying to distract him in the bedroom, but we don't know what he can do. He's so energetic. So please maintain your microphone deactivated. If you have any doubt, if you have any comment or something, you can participate in the chat. The chat will be open for you. So if you have any comment, if you have any question for the speaker, or if you want to mention something, maybe that you can't hear me, like teacher, you got frozen, teacher, we can't hear you, or something like that, because well, we know that we are in this online world, so well, things can happen. So if you everybody, can you please confirm that you listen to me well, and you can see me well? Yes.
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 By the way,
Yes,
we have a button here in the Google Meet. I don't know if you can notice. This is the button of raise your hand. So let's practice this button. I'm gonna make a question, and if the answer is yes, you hand up. Okay. For example, you are here to enjoy English. Okay. Okay. Perfect. The rest of the people, maybe they are processing. Okay, yes, great. All right, hands down. You are from Mexico. If you are from Mexico, hands up. If you are from Mexico. Okay. Wow. Oh, yes, I think everybody. Yes, I'm checking that everybody know how to use this button. Okay, hands down. Let's see. I got a question for you. Your favorite color is green. My favorite color is green. If your favorite color is green, hands up. Hands up if your favorite color is green. Okay. Good. Hands down. Okay, and the last one, hands up if you want to visit England, for example. Hands up if you want to visit England. Very good. Hands down. Thank you. All right. Hands up if you think that teacher Gabriel is the best teacher in the world. And everybody hands down. No? It's like, oh. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Stop it. I get blushed. Okay, thank you very much. And finally, remember, well, a lot of people know that I like when you have your cameras on. That make me feel more connected to you. You know that this in this online world, it's quite difficult to know if somebody's in the other side of the screen. So if it is possible, have your camera on to have this experience even better. So thank you very much, Vane, Tati, Magda, Osmara, Josue, Katy, Clau, Mr. Josue Nitz. Thank you very much for your cameras. If it's in your possibilities, I invite you to have your camera on. The speakers, of course, this is obligated that they use their cameras activated. So when we are listening to you. All right, very good. So, okay, so I think that the majority of the speakers is here. So everybody, we are ready to start listening to you, start listening to the enjoyers. And well, let me show you what are we going to listen today. First, we're going to listen to Katy, and she's gonna share a message with us. She's gonna share a presentation of what is Roblox. Then we're gonna listen to Miss Ellie with the topic ways to find a balance and get your life back. Something really, really interesting. Then we're gonna watch a video by Mr. Carlos Ramirez that he's talking about aviation, how does it work. He couldn't attend to the meeting because right now he's working, but he sent me his presentation, by the way, which is really, really awesome. And we're gonna listen to this presentation. Then we're gonna listen Osmara talking about the music and the brain. She told me that this is a topic that she was so happy to share with us. So I think everybody will gonna enjoy because everybody will like listening to music. Then we're gonna listen needs with benefits of exercise on your body. This is gonna be really, really interesting because, well, if you are like me, that it's difficult for you doing exercise, or you start with all the energy Monday, but then Tuesday, then Wednesday. So if we know about what are the benefits, maybe we can be motivated to continue with the routine. So we're gonna listen about that. Then we're gonna listen Claudia, she's gonna talk about K-pop culture, this topic that it's a sensation. A lot of people is a lot of people like about this, talking about this topic. And if you're curious to know why it's so famous, why it's so popular, well, we're gonna listen that by Claudia, one of the armies we have in our Enjoy English clubs. And then we're gonna listen another army. Well, this is Vane. She's gonna tell us about cooking a healthy hot cake. So everybody take notes to follow this recipe. Some people say that it's not true. It's difficult to be healthy, not be delicious. Well, Vane is gonna tell you that no, it's not true. We're gonna give us this. Then we're gonna listen Mr. Pedro Zarate talking about what is a good doctor. And then we're gonna listen Mr. Josue. Oh my God, this is quite difficult to say. Please correct me if I say this incorrect, Jose. Bioluminescence, the life slide. Is that correct?
Yes, teacher, it's correct.
Okay, so we're gonna learn a really interesting word today, and by Mr. Josue Mora. This is a topic that he's so energetic to share about. And finally, we're gonna listen Mr. Gustavo Romero is gonna tell about making a resolution about your dreams. All these talks have been prepared with time. So everybody, we're going to have this amazing time with some enjoyers. I invite you to take notes, to practice your listening, and by the end of the presentation, if you have a question, if you have a comment, or if you want to say something, you can hands up, and I'll give you the time for making this question. Okay. So, well, now we're gonna start. We're gonna start with our first speaker. This is Katy Lu. Katy, are you ready?
Yes, I'm super ready.
Okay, so we're gonna start listening to Katy. Katy, well, first tell us a little bit about you, Katy. Where are you from?
I'm from Mexico City. I'm
Yep.
from Ciudad del Carmen.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
am 8 years old. My name is Catherine Cayani Fonti Martinez, and
Thank you very much. And everybody, I think you are curious to know how old is Kathy, no? How old are you, Kathy?
I am 8 years old.
So Kathy is 8 years old, and you can listen her amazing pronunciation, her amazing English, and she's gonna share this amazing presentation. The time is for you, Kathy. You can start your presentation.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to present. Okay. First, welcome to Roblox. Then I'm going to share some information about Roblox. Roblox is an online game. The game has other games. It can be role plays, tycoons, and others. It's a really funny game. The money of Roblox, the Robux. You can buy money on Roblox, named Robux. It helps you to have more things, like more hats, shirts, pants, game passes, and faces. It can be accessory for face of the neck or chatting. How to play Roblox? First, you need to create a new account. You need to put your date that you born, your username, your password, and if you are a boy or a girl. Select the game. You can select the game. There are a lot of options. Create an avatar. You can create an avatar. You can put a face. You can put a pants or a t-shirt, a hair, or a hat. You can play a game. This is my favorite game. It's Piggy. And have fun. This game is about you need to escape about you need to escape of maps like a carnival, and you need to escape from the pig from this little pig. You can make friends. Yes, you can send a friend request. The person will want to be your friend. If she or he accepts, you can chat. This is a picture of a conversation. This is a picture. It have a million of games. Yes, it's true. It have a million of games. When you want to search some games, click here in search. You can search a game that you want. How to report person if something's happened. Click a user and put report abuse. And you write what happened. This is an image of hat. You can put a subject. You can select the category and you need to put a comment and put in report abuse. How to follow a YouTuber or other person. Click in answer. Put in 3 points. And it like follow, block user, inventory, and favorites. Put in follow. How to see the inventory of a person. Click in answer and down there's a collections inventory and you can see what does that person have, like kawaii confetti, cutesy polar bear, a strawberry cow hat, fluffy hair earrings, a sparkling shine, and earring hoops. How to create a group. First, put in 3 points. 2. Put on create a group, but you need Robux, 100 Robux. Put a 0 and description. And thanks for watching.
Thank you very much, Kathy. Oh, that's so lovely. Claps to Kathy. Claps to Kathy. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Kathy. That was amazing. Oh, the infinite. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Oh my God. I think everybody, we are so impressed of your presentation. Well, uh, sometimes we don't have this opportunity at school. Well, I don't remember that a teacher gave me this opportunity to say about something that I like and less in English. So I think this is something that we should continue doing. Children are so intelligent, and I don't know what would I've done if I were your age, right? Speaking English just like you. Yes, congratulations. This is teacher Julio. This is Kathy's dad. So I think he's really proud of her. Thank you very much, Kathy. You can stop the presentation.
Okay. How do I stop?
You can click there. Exactly. Thank you very much. Any question for Kathy? Any question for Kathy you would like to ask? You can hands up if you have any question for Kathy. No? Okay. Thank you very much, Kathy. Thank you very much. All right. Now we will be pleased to hear our next speaker. Our next speaker is going to be Miss Ellie. Miss Ellie with her presentation, Ways to Find Balance and Get Your Life Back. So the time is for you, Miss Ellie. I'm going to share your presentation, and just give me 1 second. Okay, I'm going to share Miss Ellie's presentation.
Teacher, your mic is off.
Your
I'm sorry.
microphone.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't know in what part you stopped listening. But anyways, Miss Ellie told me that she wanted to see you guys. She wanted to see you, and so please have your camera on so Ellie can have this connection with you, and we can start with this. While the presentation is starting, Ellie, can you please tell us a bit about you?
Okay, teacher. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for attention. My name is Ellie. Nowadays, I study with teacher Gabriel, but at the same time, I work in this awesome project, the program Enjoy English Club. I'm from Chiapas, but I live in here in Mérida, Yucatan, more or less 4 years. 4 years ago, I love Mérida because for me it's a beautiful place, and that's it for the moment.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Now let me start the presentation. Pa, 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 pa. No, Mr. Microsoft, I don't want to do this now. Okay. Uh, okay. You can see the presentation.
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
So whenever you're ready, Ellie.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, this is my presentation, right? Okay.
Yes.
Good afternoon again. I would like share with you, in my case, 10 simple ways to find balance and get your life back. and nowadays it's difficult to have a balance in our life. For this reason, I would like to ask you what is important nowadays for you, mindful, or in this case, mindful. So the next picture, please. Okay, the number one the way is turning off. In this case, disconnect on the weekend. I hear the excuse already, but try it at least for one day or even a few hours each night. In this case, I'm sure that it's very important for us the technology, but in many cases, it's very important disconnect. For example, digital detox, especially in the weekend. Another recommendation is spend time with your family, spend time with your friends, watching a movie. But it's very important in many cases that disconnect because no only in our life is the technology. Yes, it's necessary, but it's not the unique in our life. The second point is train and train. It's a given that if your life is overflowing, you will never be able to achieve balance and manage it all. It's not possible. It's difficult in many situations to say no. For example, a friend or a boss or in different moments. But you can say no, but it's important. It's important to do many activities that have to balance in your life. The next picture, please. Number three, pay attention to your health. We hear this over and over again. We know what we need to do, but it isn't a priority until we have a health crisis. In this case, this in many cases it's difficult. For example, to have a daily routine, but a healthy routine. For example, in this case, my tip for you is try to eat healthier, to do exercise. It's no, for example, it's not necessary exercise in the gym because in many situations is the gym are expensive. You try to do exercise in your home, probably sleep well at least 7 or 8 hours per day. And the most relevant in this case is think positive because this when you think positive you have extraordinary impact in your life. Minimize toxins. By that, I don't mean chemical, but that might have too. Minimize the negative influences around you. For example, minimize the negative people around you. I know it's difficult in many cases, but try to. It's difficult to avoid the negative people, because could be a family, or maybe a boss, or maybe a friends. But it's possible. When it's not possible, try to minimize the contact with them. And again, try to think positive. The 5 point is spend time alone. In many situations, we have time for family, for friends, for work, for anything, but no time for us. So in this case, making time for you is probably the hardest thing to do for the typical overwork and overwhelmed person, but it is crucial for lowering stress, increasing happiness, and encouraging creativity. In this case, for example, the tip is try to spend time with yourself, read a interesting book, maybe try to do different activities. For example, sit in front of your window, watch the view, beautiful view, maybe the sunrise or sunset, but try to spend time alone. The number 6, relationship do matter. In this case, set aside quality time with your family and friends. For example, maybe it's not possible spend time with your family every day or all the day or in every moment, but trying to set aside quality time with your family. Don't just sit in front of television. Really connect and pay attention to those you care about. Try to connect, especially not only with the technology, especially face to face, because in this case the relationship do matter, always do matter. 7, treat yourself. For it doesn't need to be costly, will make a huge impact. For example, in this case, the information, special information is connect mind, body, and soul. For example, in the weekend, on the weekend, try to make skincare, natural skincare, maybe delightfully scented candle, drink your favorite tea, your favorite coffee, or probably your favorite wine. Make a pedicure, a manicure, I don't know. And another, my recommendation is sit in front of a beautiful view, but try spend time with yourself. And the number 8, explore the world. Is not exactly all the world. In this case, take a walk and pay attention to what's going on around you. In this case, for example, I live in Mérida, Yucatan. In Mérida has many places to know. For example, the Sunday I like so much to go the downtown, especially the Central Park, maybe other activity that you can is attend a performance. Nowadays it's difficult for the situation, the pandemic, but it's possible. It's probably in the close future. Another activity to know a local market, to know a monument, a different monument, to go to the park, watch a child playing in the park. But when you explore the world, you do a connect again with your mind. Number 9, expand your awarenesses. Try something new that you always want to learn. Find what interests you. In this case, and it's not advertisement, but for example, expand your awarenesses is, for example, try to learn another languages. For example, in this case, try to learn English. And my recommendation is in the program with Teacher Gabriel, because it's an extraordinary program, extraordinary opportunity to improve your English. Try to, for example, another recommendation could be try to learn, for example, another activity that you really enjoy. But it's very important that always you continue your learn every day. And finally, and I'm not sure that is the best the most important in this case, but the number 10 is remember fun. In many cases, we forget fun, laugh, joke, play, find the sense of humor. But it's very important, because life is better when you're laughing. So for this case, it's not costly, it's cheaper, but for example, my recommendation in this case is when you get up, try to smile, because in this moment your mind connect and you can have a positive day, because your mentality is begin with positive thing. And finally, enjoy the life. This is I would like to share with you this quote: "Enjoy life today. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow may never come." So it's very important. We must enjoy cheerfully every day, every moment, every second. In many cases, we have the opportunity to do different activities that is not costly, is cheaper, but the most important is the attitude, the positive, to be a positive person every day, and that's it. Connect your mind with your body and with your soul. And thank you so much for your attention, everybody. And that's it for my presentation.
Wow, oh my God, that was so amazing. Wow, I think a lot of us, we need those tips. Now, I think a lot of us, we have to remember how we can be reconnected to ourselves. And I'm sure that a lot of you have taken some good tips for this. Thank you very much, Ellie. That was an awesome presentation. All right. Thank you very much. Well, now we will be pleased to hear. What we're gonna listen to Osmara Cruz Villamontes. She has this special presentation with us, us. The time is for you.
Yes, I know. Every time they say us, you it's so funny. Thank you so much for this opportunity I have to share with us, with everyone. This is my presentation. I'm gonna share my opinion. You see my screen?
Not yet, but it's charging.
Okay. Hi, my name is Osmara Villamonte. Osmara Cruz Villamonte. So sorry. My topic is the music or the brain. I am physics therapist. I work with so many types of patients. In that special case, I like to share with everyone this topic because it's about how the music used on therapy, but it's not only that part, it's the how the music used for learning when we try to learn a new task or learn some new things. So I really I try to do really simple, but I hope you understand me, please. I want to start with these images. We see these images all the time. In this case, everyone say we have two parts of our body or brain. Have an analytical side and creative side, but this is not true because all our brain works together all the time. I mean, you need specific areas for doing a specific task, but it's not only the part of the brain you use for do something. If do you don't notice, it does mean that part of the brain don't work. Well, many the or activities we do, we use the music. Maybe like do exercise, do cooking, clean up the house. We use the music for do these activities, and for that reason, when we think in the life without music, maybe we can imagine that scenario. But it is paradoxic to say in the biological way, we can, if someone take away all the music and nothing in our life change. I mean, our body structure or our activities, we can continue doing these activities without music. But exists an evidence the human being an instinctive to the music. That mean that means before we talk, we singing. We have on our genes, on our nature, we have this instinctive to movement, to rhythm, to be a creative expression. When we are babies to our adulthood, we stay all the time, take so many creative expression. I have in my presentation some points about the what we do when we are young, when we are babies, and present in the music. But because the music used for evoking some diverse emotions, memories, and we use for communicating. It's so important that as a language. Do you understand? Or thinking this. How many times you sing a specific song of the distance, and in that moment you remember what's happened in that moment of the past. Really think about it so many times, and I really love this do this question because many of you smile in that moment because do you remember the song, the scene, the or sometimes do you remember what is smell in that moment when you stay with you in that moment, what are you doing, where are you doing, and everything. And and that's connection, that's associations, not like a neuroplasticity. These are neural connection by association about the event, about the moment. This is an expression like we more learning, we more practice it something, we create more neuroplasticity. This I compare this like buy a new computer. When you have a new computer, sometimes they come with nothing, only a specific programs and a specific function. But when you use for working for a specific task, you need download programs, you need specialize that computer, and that is the new plasticity. When you take this association, these tasks, these these activities and use for do something. and is the way for our brain working. And and well, how the music, how the music, what is the function of the music on our brain? Well, I have this really tiny and beautiful diagram for explain that. When we hear a song for every moment, for the start, we need analyze what I hear. I know that song. I hear some early is a new song. What is the rhythm? What make me feel? Is a song for dancing? Is a song for singing? It's a sad song. It's a song is remember me something. In that moment, our brain is activated or by a modular system is activated in that moment, and diverse areas of the brain is working for processing that component. I mean, in this part, when we hear a some way, we start the organization the beat I mentioned earlier, and we start to analyze the contour, the intervals, and codify the pitch, what this song means. And at the same time, have a temporal organization. We analyze the tempo and analyze the compass. I mean, the rhythm, who these songs mean for me. But, and in that moment, we activated a process on the brain for the language. Because we hear a song, we hear the lyrics. In that moment, when we take the wave of song, our inner eye take the waves, send to the cochlea, and all the auditory nerves take this song and start to vibrating for all the brain, take the cochlear nucleus, send to the thalamus, and in this part, in the thalamus, we start to divide this part of the song. We start to take it, this association, we create more and more connection, and in that moment, we start to secrete more dopamine, endorphin, and oxytocin on our brain, and our brain is swimming in a wonderful pool of enjoy the moment. And this association creation a new lexical musical in we remember the song and we start in that part to sing. We activate our cerebellum and our motor cortex for start to move our legs, we are move our hands, we map the rings, and in really that's the process. We are converting in a little song we hear in a history of their life. We create a many association, and if you add in that moment when you do a task, you still learning, you really create this connection or brain more reinforces, because when we learn something, when we hear something, we only take simple connection, this redundant connection, and if you take reinforces, you practices, you continue focus in this part, we really create a strong connection. And in this part, I use for therapy. And remember a few days ago when we take a break, Tatiana and I take a break from work, and she played a song, and for me it was really funny because I remember when we went to the university, Tatiana started driving and she stayed really focused on the way, driving this part, and I sitting on my side, and I am very distracted, and I sing that song because for me that's the same way, the same role, the same activity, the same moment at the day. But now, 5 years ago, and working together, remember that when I hear that song, I remember that moment, and for me it's a really wow. how many things pass in that moment. Do you understand that? I explain. Thank you. And as I say, this part of the cognition and the reinforcing connection I use for therapy. I mean, when I have a patient has a acute or degenerative brain damage, I use the songs for create more organization connection. I have the redundant connection. I take this redundant connection because when you have a acute damaged brain, sometimes the connection you do this broken, and you only have this redundant connection done strong, be very simple. And these patients sometimes have the motor problems, and for the motor problems, we need activated the dopamine. For that reason, my first question on the therapy is, what music do you like? And so many people can prove that. And I use, for example, that music he liked it for Mark the Ring. For example, we need start to walking again because he have a stroke and he can walking, and we need walking again. I put a song, whatever song my patient have like, and I start mark the rhythm. I mean, I start to count with my mouth and mark the rhyme. I say 1, 2, 3, etc. And when a few sessions later, I use only the song and the rhythm. And we start these small activities, we create a complex task. And if you add the music used for this reason, the dopamine, endorphin, and the serotonin, and so many neurotransmitters using that moment, we create more activation, more brain activation, and use for create a really a plane when you can walking again. And now, for example, that patient now continues driving a few sessions later, and we start only move his leg, and now he realized a complete task. I use all this part for do my work, and it's really magical of how brain working. So I really want to explain more of that, but the time is over. So thank you everyone for your attention. I hope I really explanation the better for you. If someone have any question, please don't do it. It's okay.
Thank you very much. Wow, that was so nice. Thank you very much. And Osmara says, if you have any question, you can ask Tati. No.
You can ask Tati, please.
Yes. Okay. Excellent. I think this was a really now everything has sense. Now we understand why the physiotherapists they are using music because it has an effect like and us demonstrate us in a simpler way in a simpler according to us. No, it's very complex, but it was so amazing, and I think that does make this presentation thinking in us, and thank you very much for that, us.
Thank you
Okay,
for listening.
okay. Now we have the opportunity to listen a physical education teacher. This is Nitzen Orihuela. The time is for you, Miss Nitzen, and she's gonna share with us a very important talk related to exercise and how this impacts in our bodies. The time is for you, Miss Nitzen.
Can you see my screen?
Not yet. Not yet.
No, no.
Yes, now yes. It's starting. It's charging.
Can you see now?
Yes.
Yes,
Thank you. Well, my name is Nitzen. I'm from Morelos, and first of all, I'm gonna say that I'm grateful with Dr. Gabriel for this opportunity to improve my and our speaking. Thank you, teacher. And this topic is really extensive, but I tried to resume a little bit, and I choose the most important information in my point of view. And let's begin. Exist more than 20 exercise benefits, but I'm gonna start with this question. I'm gonna ask you, what team are you? No, team number one, the people who likes who enjoy to do exercise, and number two, the people who prefers watch movie or eat and drink something, or maybe you put videos of to see the people do exercise, but you doesn't like, or you don't do it. The first is help you. The exercise help you control your weight. To maintain your weight, the calories you eat and drink must equal the energy you burn. For example, if you consume during the day 2,000 calories and you burn only 1,000, um, this way you can gain weight and don't lose. And this phrase it's like my favorite. It's one of my favorite because say that it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. You don't need to follow an strict diet to be health, right? You only need to be health, to eat health. And this other worrying this picture is related to obesity. Remember that Mexico have the second place in obesity, and I think this is worrying nowadays, and we need to decrease these percentages. Um, Other is reduce your risk of hair diseases. I think this is important because the exercise helps you risk of lower risk of your hair diseases, strengthens your hair. Um, Exercise can help you to avoid hair diseases. And something important, the regular exercise can also lower your blood pressure and triglyceride levels. As you know, the triglyceride is the bad fat in your blood. And that's amazing, I think. The next, help your body manage blood and insulin, manage your blood and insulin levels. Um, this can cut down your risk of metabolic syndrome and diabetes types 2. And if you already have one of those diseases, exercise can help you to manage it. And it's really important for people who have some diseases about like the metabolic syndrome or diabetes. The next is improve your mental health and mood. This is one of my favorites because during the exercise, your body releases chemicals that can improve your mood and make you feel more relaxed and reduce your risk of depression. Remember that depression nowadays it's a common disease, an important disease that many people have nowadays because all the things that we have in this moment, like pandemic and so many troubles. But depressions, it's one of popular nowadays. The next thing, you can improve your sleep. And I have one question. Who don't love to sleep? I think all people love to sleep. And with the exercise, you can help you to fall asleep because I know that some person have many troubles to can sleep. And you can sleep longer if you do exercise because your body have to take a rest because it's tired for the job and for the exercise. Improve your sexual health. To do regular exercise, you can reduce the risk of erectile dysfunction. Talking about men and talking about women, increase the sexual arousal. And I think this is really important to living better, right? And you can increase your chances of living longer. This is other question. Who would like to live many years? I think all people wants to be an old person. Obviously, when you can do some things, right? But you can avoid some diseases, and studies shows that physical activity can reduce your risk to dying early and some avoid some cancers or hair diseases are, as I told early. And for finish this, if you do exercise, you can living longer and you can living better. And now, which team do you prefer? Which team do you prefer to what team you prefer? I know the team of Teacher Gabriel. Teacher Gabriel is on the team number 2, but I hope with this presentation, with this information, he choose the number 1, right? And thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Nits. Wow, that hurt. And no, it's great. It's great that we can have this kind of talks, right? That can open our eyes. And sometimes, well, I think that we don't do something because we don't understand it, right? So now that I know that I'm the captain of team number 2, I have to do something. Don't go with me. Don't go with me. Go with Nits team number 1 with Ellie. They are the captains of team number 1. Thank you very much, Nits, for your beautiful talk, for your very, very important information. All right. Now we are going to have the opportunity to listen to Miss Claudia Raigosa. She has this very, very special talk for us.
Oh my
And
God.
the time is for you, Claudia. You can go ahead.
I
Just
feel
be
so
yourself.
nervous. Okay, teacher. Mm, hello, everyone. Can you see my screen?
Yes, Clau.
Yes.
Yes, Clau.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Claudia Rigosa, and I have the pleasure to present my talk with the title K-pop culture. But firstly, what is K-pop? Well, K-pop or Korean pop is an international popular music genre of the 21st century, originating in South Korea. K-pop draws influence from several genres like pop, rap, hip hop, electronic, and of course dance. Beginning of K-pop. Korean pop and idol culture may seem like a recent emergence, but it's nothing new. The genre started in 1950 with the Kim sisters. They become icon of Korean culture and laid the groundwork for today's K-pop superstars. That was until 1990 with the band Seoul Taiji and Boys that the K-pop story was born because they combine this Korean music with American music and hip hop choreographies, and they become the first ever K-pop group. Even so, HOT band is considered to be the first true K-pop idol group because the group was highly manufactured and made up of trained these superstar pop. Okay, and why and how did K-pop become a worldwide phenomenon? Thanks to the rise of internet and evolution of social media, the Korean music became so popular. Slowly, they appear not only on social media, they appear in different countries' local news and television shows. But um, the world only got to know about K-pop when Size Gatman styled hit the radios all around the world in the summer of 2012. You can remember the song of Gatman style. Well, for a few years, K-pop seemed like a fluke, but now that the world has gone crazy, is my case over BTS, we can finally call K-pop a worldwide phenomenon. And K-pop is unique for a few and specific features because oh my god, for a few and specific features because the melodies are catchy, their choreography are so really impressive, and the group members are so beautiful for the eye, unless for me and for another K-pop fans. And I would like to finish my talk with this phrase: every decade has its own popular music genre, and this decade is for the K-pop. Thank you so much. I know it's so short. Sorry.
Thank you very much. Oh, that was so sweet. Thank you. Wow, I have no idea that K-pop has existed since since 50s. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You're
Now
so
you know.
old.
Now you know. It's so old. Yes. Honestly, when you say K-pop, the first thing comes to my mind now is BTS, but before maybe this Psy with Gangnam Style, and thank you very much, Cloud. Now we know more, and you listen that here in enjoying. Thank you, Cloud. Thank you very much.
You're
All
welcome.
right. Continuing talking about these healthy talks, we're going to listen to Miss Vane Ramirez. She has this very interesting talk, and the time is for you, Vane.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. And let me. Mhm. You can see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Well, hello everyone. Good afternoon, and my name is Vanessa Ramirez, and today I explain step by step how to make a healthy hot cakes. Well, first of all, I will remember a German philosopher, Ludwig Feuerbach. He used to say that the humans are what we eat. The and that is why I thought about this recipe, and that in addition to being easy, is a nourishing and a great idea for a breakfast. Among the benefits, the oats provide us fiber and vitamins like B1 and BC, and help us reduce cholesterol. And the banana helps protect the cardiovascular system and contains fiber and potassium. And for the ingredients, we need 2 ripe bananas, 2 cups of oat, 1 cup of milk, like almond, coconut, soy, or rice, whatever you want, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, and 1 teaspoon of milled cinnamon. For the preparation, step 1, dip the oat in a blender until it's the consistency of flour. Step 2, smash the bananas in a deep bowl with a fork. Step 3, then add the milk, egg, vanilla, cinnamon, and mix well. Step 4, add the oatmeal little by little and mix well. Step 5, in a pan at medium temperature, add the butter. Step 6, add quarter of mixture in the pan and cook about 1/2 minutes or until it has small bubbles on the surface, and turn it over. Cook for 1 minute, just it look like golden or brown on both sides, and the last step 7, serve and enjoy. And that's my favorite part because you can add everything that you want, like you can accompany them with fruits like strawberry, kiwi, raspberry, blueberry, and so on. Add the same way you can spray peanut butter, Nutella, or jam. And that's it. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you are enjoying my presentation.
Thank you so much, Vane. Thank you very much. This is now you have ideas. If you run out of ideas, like what am I going to eat today? What am I going to have breakfast or dinner? Now you know. Now you know. Please, you can check. You can try this recipe by Vane, and well, you can try to experiment eating healthy and yummy. Okay, thank you very much. So let's listen to Mr. Josue. Well, we are just adjusting this. The time is for you, Mr. Jose.
Okay, I will share my screen. So, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
First of all, I need to apologize with you because I can't take off my mask. It's because I'm having a little difficult situation with COVID disease. So it's for prevention. So I will speak it with my mask in my face. Uh, First of all, thank you, teacher, for this opportunity that you have give us to speak in English about something that we enjoy, and I think it's a good opportunity. And I have enjoyed all the other tasks and learning something new. So thank you for all of you. And I will share with you a topic that I saw interesting, which is bioluminescence. And the title is Bioluminescence, the light. So I choose this topic because from I was a child, I was amazing from about the colors in nature. For example, aurora borealis, which is an amazing phenomenon in the nature, but in all the places in the world we can see this phenomenon using some specific places, like for example in Norway. Um, Another interesting is about colors in plants, about rainbows, and amazing colors in animals like birds, frogs, or fishes. And in humans is no exception. For example, the color in human eyes, it has been something interesting for me because I like the color eyes. There is a movie that I recommend you about this topic is I Origins, the title of this movie. I recommend you to see this movie. It's a great movie. And but my topic is about some kind of colors that some animals can produce, and this is bioluminescence, like fungi, jellyfish, or flies, which has the ability to produce light. And I what is bioluminescence? The bioluminescence is the capacity of some animals to produce light because chemical reaction, and this is a principal characteristic. And here I put different images about some animals. For example, annelids, fireflies, ctenophores. This is my favorite animals because they produce bioluminescence, but there is another physical phenomenon named iridescence, something similar to the phenomenon which occur in rainbows. But for me, it's amazing how these animals can produce light, and it's amazing for my eyes. And jellyfish, fungi, and actually bacteria can produce light, and this is the reason which we can see some beaches with light. Um, but what is the function of this bioluminescence? The, there are many theories about the functions of bioluminescence, but something I will just mention the most simple theories and in simple vocabulary. and one function is for defense. For example, this is an animal which want to eat another animal, and this animal have the capacity to produce life. And when this animal produce life, this other animal prefer to get out, and in this way, this animal defends against this other. And another function is to offense. For example, this animal had the capacity to produce light, and they produce light to attract a prey and or to confuse a prey, and in this way, this animal can get food. And another function is to attraction of mate. When two animals want to reproduce, they attract each other through this bioluminescence. And but another characteristic that is so interesting for me is the capacity that scientists have studied this phenomenon and to have the ability to bring this capacity from, for example, from bacteria to plants. I mean, plants that in natural conditions and don't produce light, but scientists had the capacity to generate that plants produce light. For me, this is a interesting characteristic because I imagine, for example, if we could have the capacity that plants produce light, it could be a natural way to illuminate streets in a city without using electrical energy and reducing the pollution. And, and besides, these plants produce oxygen for us and can diminish the levels of the oxygen carbon. And this is all. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Jose. I think that it's really beautiful how life works, no? We create things like the human creates the technology and all that, and well, the nature is more advanced, no? And without damaging the earth. We have a lot to learn about the nature. Thank you very much, Mr. Jose, for sharing this amazing talk with us.
Thank you, teacher.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
There was a
I
problem
hear
with
you.
the microphone. Okay. Thank you very much. Now we are going to hear Mr. Pedro. Mr. Pedro. Mr. Pedro, are you here?
Yes, teacher. I had trouble with my communication because I don't have internet, but across my telephone that he's finally, but I will fake. Okay.
Okay,
You
thank you very
you
much,
hear
Mr.
me?
Pedro. Yes, we hear you loud and clear, Dr. Pedro. We're going to listen, Dr. Pedro, that is going to share with us a really interesting topic about what makes
a good doctor? The time is for you, Dr. Pedro.
Thank you, teacher. I will comment with them on short concepts because it's very extensive. The time is first. Good afternoon. The time of the day is like making a good doctor. This topic is very complex. It has a lot of for can be to good doctor. um, it has a lot of sacrifice, study, love for the people, but more important is the daily work. For can be a good doctor is essential dedication, dedication um, and have one concept that said that the good doctor is made with the study, dedication, and performance, your skills and professions. The good doctor don't born with the when don't is a good doctor since or you're born. The good doctor born with the vocation, and after he developed with vocation across the story, a lot of the story, and he needs give and a special feeling for the people, and he need he need to know that this profession have a sacrifice and sometimes over your family, over your friends, and of itself. It's a very important, these concepts for can make a good doctor. And the time is the definition if the person can be a good or don't can be a good doctor. But essentially, we need to think that the profession, the medical profession, is the same of the another professions. Only that in this profession we need to keep this order, the order for can go to the goal, and the goal never is sent, never we gold, because the all the life the medicine is changing every day is changing is very fast. Um, um, in this moment, these concepts of the medicines uh, can be changing constantly, and and high velocity, and we need to respond for these questions with order and very very thinking these actions. Is is overall is it I can say about to say a good or make a good doctor. Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Doctor, Mr. Doctor Pedro. Thank you very much. That was amazing. Thank you. Oh, I adore the way that Mr. Doctor is a model for a lot of people. Dr. Pedro Zarate is 70 years old, and he's demonstrate that it's never late to learn a language, or it's never late to learn something. So there is no age for learning, right? We listen Kathy from 8 to 70, like we can learn and we can enjoy English no matter what age we are. Thank you very much for this, Mr. Pedro. And by the way, thank you very much, everybody, for doing a great attendance here. I just want to remind you that in this talk we try to be careful with the words that you write, the way that you're writing in the chat. We notice a bad word there, so please, I'll ask you that you can keep your vocabulary appropriately and professionally for this talk. We got the presence of important and professional people here. Thank you very much. Now, we will be pleased to hear now. You know that I have this problem with the video, and I say, okay, pilot, you have to go down. You got to come here, and you got to give your presentation because people want to see you. And well, he did, and the pilot or captain, Mr. Carlos, is here to tell us or to share his presentation. So, Mr. Carlos, are you here? He's in the helicopter in this. No, this not here. He's in his hotel.
Teacher, my dad told me that has a little problem with his computer. So
Okay. We're going to listen first. So another speaker, and this is gonna be the cream of the crop today. Okay, Mr. Gustavo Romero. Mr. Gustavo Romero, the time is for you. And let's listen. Let's listen to Mr. Gustavo. He's got a really, really amazing topic. So pay attention to his words. The time is for you, Mr. Gustavo.
Okay, thank you to everyone for being here. Thank you to you, Gabriel, for the opportunity to share my topic. And I hope you enjoy it. And let me try to share my screen. Okay. Okay. Well, first of all, I don't know if you are able to see my screen.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Okay, well, so making a resolution about your dreams or what do you want to do? My inspiration for that topic came to me a year ago when I saw a video into the internet related to the happiness in these high positions in the companies. Let's go into a little bit of this topic. Okay, I have two questions. Okay. First of all, is your study work fit something that you choose by your own? Or have you been forced to follow a career you really do not want to, or maybe influence it? Just to take in consideration, you could be studying or working in a place where you're feeling comfortable, or it's a place that is your comfort zone, in fact, an environment where you feel perhaps unwind. Nevertheless, perhaps deep inside on you, your internal voice is unhappy about your feelings and likely similar when you're trying to make ends meet because you never are complete, always attempting to do more and getting qualifications most of the time because you believe an archetype that is not you. By the way, an archetype is the original model or a perfect example. Okay, I have a quote here. Know yourself, be yourself. I think that the first step we need to do is to figure out our thoughts, our habits. It is going to depend on how deep into you're able or able to do, but the activities you're accustomed to make. I remember when I was a teenager, I used to hear people complaints about the love or whatever, and that was the reason why I decided to study psychology. But previously, I would play the guitar and I write poems. I never continued that way, given that I formed my mind to follow the idea to make money, get luxurious stuff with the sense, etc. But as far as I kept on the same way, I felt a hold in my own, and I hated it. It's such as to be living the life stymieing my aims instead of hearing myself. That's the fact. When you need to know yourself, it could become hazardous for you, and it's a detriment for your health if you keep in living deep into in a false way. So whether you are applying for a job or being an entrepreneur, knowing yourself allows you to have your own personality and to make the difference among others, and obviously it could make the decision of follow your dreams, or well, at least to follow what you want to do. Just relax and take your time. I know that it could be quite difficult to do that, and obviously nowadays, but perhaps you could be in a moment when you're hitting the rock. Just relax and take your time. Because if you are not doing well, how you could improve your life or the situation around you? There should be a moment to distract your thoughts and reorganize the ideas to understand your own. First of all, in order to aim, my recommendation to know yourself and to reorganize your ideas. Up to this point, it has been easy to me to talk, but Gustavo, how can I reach my dreams and to make of them a resolution? To be honest, I don't know how do you achieve your dreams. Those are concerns to you. But the good news are talking about making a resolution of something requires the effort of your work. Here you should ask yourself, am I happy? I mean, if you are doing an effort to get better position or grades, have you been enjoying the way? Or just doing that for money or following someone's illusions? If your answer is, I've been enjoying the way, congratulations, you walk in the direction of your dreams. Keep an eye that it's not always easy, but when you are working for whatever you have, the road will be tight at the beginning. However, if you keep in there ASAP, it will become smooth, and wide, and enjoyable. Just to finalize, um, at the end of the day, the purpose of the life is to enjoy it. How to? Adapting, becoming, smiling, crying, just living the human beings. Thank you.
Wow, that was a TED talk.
More or less, Gabriel.
So amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Gustavo. Thank you very much. Eh, I really like the way that he finishes this talk. Like, if you're doing what you enjoy, like this is a test that this is a question that we have to do to ourselves. Now, like, am I doing what I like, or I'm just getting some money for that, right? Thank you very much, Mr. Gustavo. We really appreciate your presentation. And now I see in this moment, that Mr. Carlos is ready. He's got his uniform. Right behind him is his helicopter. I don't know if you can see in the window. Is his helicopter? Just kidding. Mr. Carlos, everything is okay? Are you ready? Your mic is off. Your microphone, the bottom, you can press it on. Turn on the microphone. Perfect.
Okay, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Captain.
Yeah. Okay. I'm ready. You tell me if you are.
Yes, you just go ahead, Captain. The time is for you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for waiting. I was flying in a few moments, but I'm here and I'm very, very happy. First of all, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Carlos Ramirez. As you may see, I work as a pilot. I'm going to talk about aviation and how does it work. All or almost all of us have flown on an airplane, and we know that it is the safest and fastest means of transport that exists, because we can travel from one airport to another in a very short time, unlike doing it by bus, by car, by train, or by boat. We also know that aircraft are used as air ambulance, firefighting, cargo aviation, and of course offshore flight. It means towards the sea. But have you ever wondered how it works and what is behind each flight? Let's talk about pilots or aviators. As you may know, a pilot operates and directs the airplane in flight and on the ground. He is responsible for everyone on board, and his main function is to ensure the integrity of the passengers and the crew. He must have permanent communication with the flight controllers and with other airplanes. In short, he is in charge of putting these wonderful flying machines into the air and putting them back on the ground. Okay, flight attendant. As part of the flight crew are the flight attendants, whose main mission is to monitor the safety of the flight and the comfort of the passengers. They are also responsible for operating and maintaining emergency equipment and maintain close communication with the pilots. Aviation mechanics. Aircraft maintenance mechanics or technicians are in charge of inspecting and performing preventive and corrective maintenance work on aircraft systems so that they can fly safely. Their work and support is extremely important. Flight controllers. They control the movement of airplanes in flight and on the ground to avoid collisions, that is, accidents. They maintain visual contact and by means of radar screens and maintain close communication with aircraft by radio. Their work is vital to aviation. Flight dispatch office. A flight dispatch office or flight operation office is the one who collects, generates, and provides the information necessary to carry out a flight. This includes weather information, creating a flight plan for each aircraft, made a calculation of performance, weight and balance, and the supervision of aircraft movements on the ground. Aeronautical meteorologists. They provide weather information, encode and decode atmospheric conditions at the airport and on the road. Prepare and interpret meteorological information and provide advice to flight crews. Rescue and firefighting corps, their main mission is to save lives in the event of an accident or incident that occurs within the airport or in the vicinity, according to the emergency plan of each airport. Aviation fuel dispensers, they are responsible for supplying fuel to aircraft that arrive at an airport or before their departure by means of fuel tanker trucks. Their role is also very necessary. And the last but not least, Airport Wildlife Control Corporation. They are in charge of controlling birds and other animals that can cause danger to aircraft, both in the vicinity or within in the airport. The impact of birds occupies an important place in aviation accidents, by the way. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. So far, I have brought you a bit of information about aviation and how it works. Keep in mind on your next flight, and above all, enjoy it. And don't forget, remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Thank you for your attention. That's it.
Oh my God. Okay, that was much better than watching at the video, no? Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Captain. Thank you so much. Wow. So
Thank you.
everybody, I hope you have taken notes because we're going to have an exam about aviation by the end of, no, just kidding. And everybody's like, what? I think this was very cool to know about. I didn't know there was a department taking care about the animals. That's so cool. That's so cool. This part of the Airport Wildlife Control Corporation. Huh? Thank you very much, Mr. Carlos. Now we know more about your beautiful job. And thank you
Thank you.
for wearing your uniform. This makes this
Oh,
plus to your presentation, this characterization.
yes, I was hurry up to be, but I'm late. But
No, that's perfect. That's perfect, Mr. Carlos. Thank you so much for this.
yeah,
All
you're
right,
welcome.
all right, all right. Now this is the end of the talks, and we are going to pass to the last part of this event. Well, you know that in Enjoy English clubs we like learning, we like enjoying English with different ways, and one of the ways that we love doing this so is by I like motivating the members of my clubs with different gifts. And today, of course, I have some gifts for you. So, are you ready for the gifts?
Yay!
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to check if I have all the names correctly. Here in the chat, I'm going to write the names that I have in this moment. Let me know if your name is here. If your name is not here, let me know, please. Everybody's name is here.
Yes,
If
teacher.
your name is not here,
Yes,
please let me know. Please tell me, teacher, my name is not here. Your name is there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I think
yes,
that
mine's
Yes,
there.
there.
I think everybody's
Yes.
name is here. All right. So first, I would like to give some coupons. These coupons are for you to know more about this program of Enjoy English Clubs. And the first coupon I'm going to give is two sessions of these clubs of movies and series. Well, as I told you a moment ago, we like learning, we like enjoying English with different ways. Movies and series club is a really special club for me because this was the first club that I have. Now I'm pleased to say that we have 9 different clubs, but this movies and series club was the first one that we got. And well, let's see who is going to be the person who gets this first coupon. So, dun, 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 dun. Let's see. The first one is Miss Ellie. Can you please help me taking notes? Of course, we got a winner, Osmara. Yes, you get this coupon. Always, Osmara has to win something in all enjoy events. In all enjoy events, Osmara has to win something. Thank
A
you very
very
much,
lucky.
Osmara. Yes, I know. So in a few moments, I will give you the coupon. By the way, all these coupons that you have here, you will have the opportunity to take these 2 sessions with a friend. So I see Tati here, like, yes, choose me, choose me. So you can choose any friend that you can take this coupon with. We will let you know a bit more about this. Okay, great. The next coupon that I have for you, this is 2 sessions of this songs club. Songs club is a really special club, but I would like not that I explain. I would like to Claudia. Can you please tell us a little bit about this? What is this songs club about?
Of course, the Sounds Close is about understand and listening some sounds, and you can put your put in where your listening skills and your compression. And I love this this kind of sessions because I love to know new songs, and I love to sing. So I love this club. And I think it's all.
Thank you. And now that we listen about this talk by Osmara, now we know why we have to listen to some music, right? Why it's important for us.
I say that you take my presentation and explanation why the Sun's blues is the best. It's the best
Yeah,
for
thank you very
learning
much.
and creating new connections.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Remember the connection, remember the presentation of us, and let's see who will have the opportunity to be present of these two sessions with a friend to enjoy songs. This is, we have a winner. This is Gustavo. Yes. Mr. Gustavo, in a moment I will give you your coupon. You're back to the game. You're back to Enjoy English class. Mr.
I'm
Gustavo
getting
was a
back.
pioneer. Yes, because Mr. Gustavo was the pioneer of the club that we have now, that this is advanced clubs, that actually Mr. Josue Mora and Claudia and Eli, they have been participating. Mr. Gustavo was the pioneer of this club. All right, now another coupon that I have here for you. This is 2 sessions for this Enjoy TOEFL. Enjoy TOEFL is a club really important that not only people that that is thinking in taking a TOEFL certification, but for people that they want to level up and to increase their skills in English. So, Mr. Carlos, can you please tell us what has been your experience in this club?
Yes, in this club, we practice listening and answering by recordings or yeah, some texts with teacher read or we listen in of a recorder, and we need to answer that we hear. And yeah, it's so interesting because teacher Gabriel give us some tricks, some methods to understand well, and we of course improve our English and our level up. It's so interesting and so necessary, this club.
Thank you very much. Now, let's see who is the person who will have the opportunity to be 2 free sessions in this club. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Uy. Almost, Danny. We got Pedro. You are the winner. Danny was like, no, and it changed. Mr. Pedro, we have a winner. Congratulations. You have this coupon of 2 free sessions with TOEFL Club. Okie dokie, okie dokie. But don't worry, Danny. The gifts are not over. I have some other gifts that can help you. And the next gift, the next coupon that I have for you, this is 3 free sessions in any of our 9 Enjoy English clubs. In any of our 9 Enjoy English clubs. So we have sessions like we mentioned, TOEFL, Songs Club. We got movies and series. We got pronunciation club. We got this club of the kids if you want to participate with the kids. Okay, and much more. Of course, you can know more about all our clubs, all this in enjoyenglishclubs.com, where you can see more about this information. And the person who is getting, of course, this is gonna be a coupon with a friend as well. So you're going to be with a friend to 3 sessions, any sessions that you want. And the one is Ethan. Woo! Our physical education teacher. Thank you very much, Ethan. I will give you the coupon by the end of this talk, of this event. Okay. Well, okay, this is a very special coupon. Actually, some enjoyers here, some enjoyers that are in this moment members of Enjoy English. They they won the coupon. This is Josue. Josue won this coupon actually, and he was a guest by Claudia, if I'm not wrong, right? Yes. And you can
Yes,
have these
teacher.
unlimited sessions for 1 week, like any session, any club that you want for one entire week. And Mr. Josue squeezed use all these clubs as much as he can, like every day, three. No, I think like two, one, two, three, two. So he wanted to know more about this program. And what was your perception about that, Mr. Jose? Can you tell us about that experience?
Yes, for me it was amazing to win these unlimited sessions, and I think it happened in the moment that I was found something like this because I need a community to practice my English to speak, and in this moment maybe I desire in a long level, so the universe conspire in my favor. So I won this coupon, and for me was great because I can learn from different sessions what is the goal of each club, and I was convinced that it was opportunity that I need to have to practice my English.
Thank you, Jose. Thank you very much. So let's see who is going to be the fortunate one that is getting these unlimited sessions for 1 week. So my best wishes to all of you that are here, and let's see who get this coupon. The winner will be for your incredible present uniform, Captain Carlos. Yes. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. You got this coupon as soon as the presentation is finished. I will let you know how you can use your coupon. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. All right. All right. Now, in Enjoy English clubs, by the end of every session, we have an activity, a dynamic that is called the Enjoy game. Basically, the Enjoy game is a game where participants try to form the word of enjoy by choosing cards, and now it's a little bit extreme because now there are more cards than before, and the people that could get a ticket, I'm sorry, they could be able to win this Amazon gift card that I have given times before in every event practically. So we got some winners here from other events like Claudia, she won twice. Osmara won twice. Mr. Josue also won in one occasion. And let's see who is going to be the winner. This is a special raffle, and only the members of Enjoy English clubs are able to get this ticket, this coupon. All right. So according to my my table here, if you have two tickets, if you have one ticket, your name is once. If you have two tickets, your name is twice. Or if you have three tickets, like a lot of people in this round, actually, uh, your name is three times. So these are the names. Is everything ready? We got Mr. Carlos. You got three tickets. Bere has two tickets. Vane has one. Mr. Pedro has two. Miss Paola has two. Mau, this is a kid from Enjoy English Kids, has one. Laura has one. Kathy has one ticket. Josue one. Eli has three. Clau has two tickets. And that's it. So let's see who is going to be the winner of this. Let's do this interesting. I always like to make this interesting. So the third person that appears is gonna be the winner, okay? The third person. The first person that is not the winner, this may sound a bit cruel. The first person that is not the winner is Claudia. Claudia is not the winner. So I remove one of your two tickets. The second person that is not the winner is Miss Laura Isamar. Miss Laura Isamar is not the one. And now I can listen. The hearts of the enjoyers is boop, 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 boop. It's cardiac this moment. The winner is going to be. It's impossible that us wins this time, or that us wins this time because her name is not here, but then appears not. I don't know how it.
Magical is done.
Okay, so the winner of the Amazon gift card of this month is Mr. Carlos. Yes. Oh my God, Mr. Carlos. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm going to give you this gift
Thank you,
card
thank you.
so you can use it whatever you want. You can buy your another helicopter, Mr. Carlos.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Carlos. I will give the phone when the session is finished. And remember that the rest of the enjoyers, you can still win and you can still having this. I would like to just finish. I would like to just finish with this talk, with this event. I mean, with this enjoy talks with a picture. So everybody, get ready to smile for a good picture. Everybody, turn on your cameras and we're gonna take the picture in 1, 2, 3. Okay, very good, very good, very good. I think that's all for today. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much for your attendance. My name was Teacher Gabriel. This is Enjoy English Clubs, and this was the first Enjoy Talks. Thank you very much. Have an amazing evening, and see you in the next event. Bye bye. See ya.
Thank you
Bye.
very
Thank
much.
you so
Bye.
much. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Thank
Bye.
Goodbye.
you. Bye
Thank you so much.
bye.
Bye. See you.
See you.
See ya.